So we have never done this before. The idea behind our climate expedition series is to bring together 3 brother-in-laws to conquer 8 expeditions across the 8 different climate zones of Australia. We only had this idea 3 weeks ago, but those of you who do know us, you know that we jump in boots and all. Look, Reese and I were talking about what it actually means to be climate resilient. We do all this work with these heavy industrial clients around heat stress management and helping people become heat fit. But it's also really around the cold as well. It's not necessarily just heat, and it's really focusing on what it means to deal with temperature extremes. So I guess the idea that came about after having that chat with Reese was looking at, okay, what are some things that we can do personally to really engage with new climate zones and learn more about what those climate zones will do and see and push the boundaries of what our bodies are actually capable of. So Expedition 1 is, we're really excited, is going to be 3 days in the Australian Alps and trekking through the backcountry in the snow. So it's going to be in August this year that we're going to be setting out to do that. And we're wrangling in our brother-in-law, Leighton, who's really skilled in that area. He's done a lot of expeditions in this, especially in the Australian Alps and things like that. And Reese and I have never done anything like this before. So to come together as a family and go out into that environment, we're pretty excited to do, pretty nervous as well, but also I think it's going to lead to us, Reese and I, having a better understanding of an alpine climate, which is climate zone 8. So we're picking climate zone 8 as our first expedition that we want to do this year, and then every year we're going to pick a new expedition in a new climate zone. So that's the rhythm. That's kind of the rhythm that we're trying to look for as we begin to, I guess, film and prepare for these types of things and expose ourselves to new climate zones. We plan to hike 15 to 20 kilometres per day in an attempt to complete the trail between Mount Kosciuszko to Mount Townsend. In an effort to live by our climate culture methodology, this will be our 3 days per year of off-the-grid nature experiences and complete immersion in the wild. This is a concept developed by Dr. Rachel Hopman that indicates the levels of nature that we should be exposed to improve our overall health and well-being. We aim to document this journey as a way to obviously share ideas, but also walk the walk. You know, if we believe in these values of becoming climate resilient, we need to as people or as a team actually expose ourselves to these things. So yeah, we'll be documenting this journey of when we're actually in the Alps, but also in the lead up and preparation for this as well, so that we can better understand what these alpine climate zone is like and what we're actually going to be experiencing before we get there. As well as thermal exposure therapy, looking at sauna and cold plunge to try and have our bodies stretch what will be acclimatising to, because we will not have the opportunity to acclimatise when we're actually on site down there in the mountains. It takes 7 to 14 days to acclimatise to particular conditions. And this time we're only going to be really there for 3 days. So we need to make sure that we're preparing for new thermal conditions beforehand so that we can better deal with the expedition when we're actually there. So our goal around the concept of our climate resilience expeditions is to explore all the different climate zones that we have here in Australia and put ourselves in challenges and scenarios that expose us to different temperature and thermal fluctuations. The values around like what we are, a natural cool air, is reconnecting to the natural environment. It's something at our core as a company that we believe that symbiotic relationship between us and the natural environment is the key to healthier people and a healthier planet. We hope that anybody who's following us on this journey gets a lot of value out of what we're exploring, and that you come with us and you learn with us as we go. This is, again, not something that we've done before, but we're really excited to bring it to you and to share this experience with you. And hopefully a lot of what we talk about and a lot of the things that we explore together can be of real value to you in your day-to-day life.